This is it. You guys ready for this?
Yeah!
We'll go out there and have fun riding bikes, and then we'll go eat dinner. How's that sound?
Yes.
Yeah! 3, 2, 1, make it go! Oh man, just made it back to the warehouse, unloaded all the extra equipment, and now we got a week, about a week until the next show, and we got to deal with this thing. So we've got a guy, Troy, who helped basically cut down this trailer to the right size we needed 5 years ago. He's got a buddy who does wheels, and so I'm gonna drive it up right now and drop it off, and then in a day or two he's gonna order some new parts, and it sounds like trying to find one of these old wheels is gonna be more difficult than just putting on, I think, 2 new wheels. So I think they'll actually do both wheels on both sides of the axle there, and then I think we leave the front, or maybe we do all 4. I have no idea. So kind of going with their advice on this one, since we don't know much about trailers other than we pull them and jump them. So but yeah, today's show is great. Had a real good turnout, and I mean, now it's just a beautiful evening in Minneapolis. So yeah, let's go drop this baby off. Well, that's where we're gonna drop it. We're kind of north of the Twin Cities, and Troy's shop's right over here, his neighbor's shop's over here, and it looks like we got a lot of fun stuff around here, so our trailer will fit right in. Definitely not a long day. So pull the chains off, we drop our blocks right here. I don't know if you can see anything in here, but anyways, we eventually I want to put a electric I guess jack on here so that you don't have to hand crank it all the time. But once you get the trailer hitch off the ball there, you can just drive away. So I am just praying that this will be the last time we ever see a missing wheel on this trailer ever again. I would love to end this edit, and hopefully the next one starts with a brand new wheel, because that could have been horrible. Not only would we have missed 1 or even 2 of our first shows ever if the other wheel or something fell off on the highway and this thing like dropped to the ground, or who knows what could have happened, who knows what kind of accidents could have happened, who knows what kind of liabilities, all that stuff. And since this is all for the factory would be liable for all that. So that's probably the biggest part. And then you know, aside from that, you know, we're doing these shows in the summer because most of the riders don't want to go ride inside in the summer, just like any other indoor skate park, and they'll drop out. You know, they'll continue paying throughout the summer. So what we've had to do every single year since we opened is do our own shows, book our own shows in the summers, so that we can keep rent paid. So no matter how many riders quit going there, we still have rent due. My name's on that lease, Evan's name's on that lease, and we have to make sure that's paid for. And so if we would have missed the show, that'd be the first time we missed the show. Obviously we wouldn't get paid for that. We wouldn't get paid for both of them if we missed those. And so we're lucky. We are lucky, but we pulled it off. So shout out to everyone who's been around the last couple weeks and kind of helping out with the trailer and shows and stuff like that. So we've had quite a start to the summer so far, and we're gonna get everything cleaned up for the busy season in the next few weeks here. So it's great. I'm glad you can see what actually goes on outside of the actual riding from the shows, because it is always something. It never ends, and there's always something to do, always something to see, and a lot of work, I'll tell you that. It's just insane, but it's one of the most fun things I've ever done in my life. Been doing it for 15 years now, so thanks again. Please subscribe. We've got a whole packed summer ahead of us, and no matter what happens, the show must roll on. Thanks again. YouTube, Dallas just slammed, and he has a whole line of fans over here. Where is Dallas? Is he even in there?
Dustin Grice! 3, 2, 1.